Hello friends, in this video I have decided to connect two important topics together in one lesson, as they are very short. In the first part I will discuss how automated trading strategies work, their advantages and disadvantages, the tools needed to work with automating trading strategies, and in the second part I will show you 3 ways on how to get an automated trading strategy. Let's start with the first topic and discuss how automated trading strategies work. In principle, it's very easy. Generally, it starts with having a trading idea, and you need to transfer that idea into a strategy that can be automated for trading. To do this, you need to be able to code the strategy into a computer language. That might take hundreds of lines of codes. It's not an easy task, even if you are a programmer. Don't be scared though, I will discuss how to create trading strategies without any programming knowledge in upcoming Strategy Lab lessons. Once the strategy is coded, then you can test the quality of the strategy. If the strategy works on the historical data sample, and even more importantly, if it's robust enough to potentially be profitable in the future. Once you are done with the strategy testing, then you can run your strategy on a live or a demo account. Obviously, at the beginning, it's better to trade using a demo account. At this stage, you monitor the performance of the strategy and evaluate if the strategy is behaving as it is supposed to be. So you can decide to keep it running or shelve it for analysis. Let's look in more detail how automated strategies work. All ATS are rule-based. Therefore, they follow directions exactly as they are written. So, they only do what they are designed to do. Execution is very fast. If entry conditions are met, then it will execute orders in just a few milliseconds. Stop loss and profit target can be set at the same time as well. For example, the code might dictate that if either a loss of $10 or a profit of $20 is reached, then close the position. While a trade is open, strategy monitors the market and can immediately intervene if the code dictates to do so. Some strategies have additional rules which react on specific situations. So while a trade is open, the strategy monitors the market, for example, to add more contracts or change profit target level, or even close the position to protect against losses. Because of the above, we can see that it is important to make sure that the code is correct and that it is doing what it is supposed to do. Otherwise, the strategy will misbehave. For example, it will open a position when it's not supposed to. Obviously, I will show you how to create strategies with clean code that can handle all these situations. Do not worry, it's not complicated, but you need to know about it. One major advantage is that you can run multiple strategies on one trading platform simultaneously. For example, MetaTrader platform lets you run up to 99 trading robots. I recommend running a well-balanced portfolio of multiple trading robots because then you can get better and stable trading results. Even though automated trading is my favorite trading style, I want you to know that every coin has two sides. So first, let's talk about the main advantages. Because strategies are automated, they can trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Keep in mind though that most markets are closed during the weekend. The next advantage is speed. A trading robot can open a trade in milliseconds. Imagine executing 20 orders in milliseconds simultaneously. No human can ever achieve that. Another huge advantage is that you can easily trade multiple strategies on multiple markets. To do this manually is a nightmare. This also opens many more choices on strategies and markets to trade. The next advantage is that emotions, which is probably the number one enemy of traders, doesn't influence your results because everything is automated. Automated trading systems simply do what they are coded to do, so no discretionary decisions. Also, it's like having an army of workers that work for you that never gets tired or ask for a raise. Imagine that. Minimum capital requirement. For example, you can start with $1,000 to trade a portfolio of strategies on microcurrency pairs. That's very difficult to achieve in any other way. Now, let's discuss some disadvantages. Since ATS do exactly what they are programmed to do, that means if you define invalid trading rules, then the strategy will try to execute it regardless. Therefore, you need to focus on defining proper logic of your strategy. If you code and set up the rules incorrectly, then the strategy will execute the code and that will lead to errors, or worse, losses. In 2012, errors in code cost Knight Capital $440 million losses in just 45 minutes. Another disadvantage is that they are not suitable for impatient traders. If you trade manually, then you can just open your trading platform and place a trade. You don't need any special programming skills. While the object is to make money, long term you are guaranteed to lose money this way. It takes time to research, test, code, verify, and monitor a robust trading strategy, which for many traders looking for quick action, this is not worthwhile. From my experience, if you want to succeed in automated trading, try to be patient first. This way you can turn it into an advantage which will lead to better results. The tools needed for creating trading strategies are time. Like I mentioned before, you need to dedicate a block of time for watching these lessons and then test all the knowledge you learned in practice. Of course, you need a computer, preferably with Windows operating system. You can still do it on other operating systems, but you will face some obstacles. And like I mentioned in the previous slide, one of the main components to succeed is being patient because it is impossible without it. Now, let's look at 3 ways on how to get your automated strategies. The first and the most common one is to buy them. The second one is to get them for free from books or forums. The third way is to build them yourself. There are many ways available on how to build strategies. I will discuss them later in upcoming lessons. Let's discuss the first option, which is simply purchasing ready-made strategies. The advantage is that you have ready-to-trade trading strategy. The big disadvantage is that you don't know how the strategy works, its quality, or what to expect when a serious problem happening. Even if they show you historical results, you never know if the strategy really performed that well under real market conditions. Are these results real or is it just a fiction? How the strategy will perform in the future? Will you stick with it in a drawdown? I strongly discourage you from purchasing any strategies. The second option, downloading strategy somewhere on the internet with the source code and logic explained. The biggest advantage is that you can test the strategy for quality and check its historical results for robustness. Another advantage is that you can obtain these strategies for free, and there are many of them. The biggest disadvantage is that 99% of them are completely useless, and this is even an optimistic figure. Of course, I have done this in the past and spent a lot of time testing them, without any positive results. Again, it does not make any sense that someone would give you a robust strategy for free, unless there is another agenda. The third method, which I think is the best one, is to create trading strategies by yourself. The advantage is that you will create a strategy that is suited for you, in character, portfolio, capital, etc. It's tailored for you. You decide on the logic and execution. The biggest disadvantage is that it's simply time consuming. It takes time to learn how to create robust strategies. Once you learn how to do that, it takes more time to build, test, and qualify robust strategies. In the past, I tried many ways, including paying programmers to code my ideas. Today, I use special software packages that are specialized in converting ideas into code to be tested and traded automatically. It is no surprise that I'm using Strategy QuantX software for building, testing, and optimizing my strategies, as it is one of the best available on the market. To be successful, you need your own strategies that you understand their behavior and how they fit in your portfolio. That's what makes you profitable long term. In conclusion, automated trading strategies will always follow their defined logic without any emotional attachment. Basically, they follow their code, nothing more, nothing less. You need patience and time to learn how to create ATS. Then more time and patience to build, test, and deploy ATS. And as I mentioned in the second part of this video, it is not a good idea to purchase strategies online. It is better to build them by yourself. I will show you how to do it without any programming skill in the upcoming lessons. In tomorrow's lesson, I will focus on myths and facts about automated trading. As always, if you have any question, feel free to contact us at support@strategyquant.com. Have a nice day.